Hey, what's up? My name is Karrina Pitman. Welcome to my channel. So here we discuss all things selling online and ultimately going after your dreams. So today I wanted to talk about really quickly 3 different ways you can utilize your return from Amazon. Before we get started, I do want to let you know I do have a free beginner guide down below, which will give you a wholesaler to get engaged in. So make sure you grab that. But let's get right into the video. Okay, so there's a couple scenarios when Amazon ends up sending you a return. Sometimes they think it's damaged, but it doesn't appear damaged, or there's nothing really wrong with it. Sometimes the customer, if you're selling shoes, doesn't send the box back, and so obviously they can't send shoes without a Nike box, or sometimes it is damaged. And those are a couple different scenarios that could happen when you receive Amazon return. Now, with that being said, you have a couple different options on what to utilize with those returns that will still work in your favor. Now, as an Amazon seller, the reality is typically we get the butt end of the stick when it comes to returns. The first thing you could do is, in the scenario that you receive the product and it looks fine, I would just heavily inspect it and just make sure that it is actually sellable. So if it says it's damaged, look at every single part of the box, the product, and see if it is sellable or not. Now, if it is sellable, you can go ahead and just send it back to Amazon. Or option 2, instead of sending it back to Amazon, you can just resell it on a different app. So eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Tradesy, you know, all those different apps. Another situation is if in the scenario that you're selling like shoes, and I get this a lot, where customers will not send the physical box back, but they'll send the shoes back. So Amazon just sends you a random Amazon box with the shoes in it. So in that scenario, what I would personally do is go ahead and just list it on another platform and just have it without a box, because people will buy things without a box, but on Amazon, you can't. So the last thing you can do is go ahead and just donate it. Donate it to your local Goodwill or any form of charity or whatever you choose. Choose one of those 3 options. Now, if it's in the case of the item is totally damaged, which I did post a short on of a damaged item that I received, like the box was torn open and obviously things were taken out and returned back to me, that scenario, I would just discard it, honestly, because nobody's probably gonna want to buy it unless you can tear it apart and there's like little things in there that people will buy separately. You know, obviously you don't want to just send that to Goodwill because it's not pleasing for them to use for their own business. Those are a couple different options to use with returns. Obviously, returns, there's no way to get around it, no matter what you're doing. It is just the reality of the business. But that is really it for today's video. If you found it helpful at all, let me know down below. If there's any questions you have in regards to Amazon, be sure to let me know down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.